Well, hello there, everybody. Drae here, and welcome to the first episode of hopefully many in Farming Simulator 25. I'm so excited for this game. Oh, I've been waiting, counting the days. It's finally here. Obviously, one of the biggest games in the simulation genre. Finally, a new sequel is out, and we are farming as a white man in Japan. And by that, I mean, I don't know what the hell I'm going to do, but I'm going to have fun doing it, damn it. So yeah, we're starting off a new career here. That's my grandfather. He's given me the place. And yes, basically, this is what you're given at the start of the game. I did actually give myself an extra $400,000 because I tend to waste money in these games. And yes, the biggest thing for this Japan area is rice farming. You can obviously do it on any of the maps, but this is what I'm most excited about. It's obviously a whole new crop in here. There's long grain as well as normal rice. I guess they are two totally different processes, by the way. We are doing normal rice where you have to flood the fields. That's what this thing is. And obviously, yeah, you're growing rice. I want to get into logging as well. I thought this was a good spot. We have multiple tree locations around here. We have generic farming over here as well. We actually have a harvester, which is nice. We actually did get quite a bit at the start of this. This is the planter for the rice fields. This is the harvester for the rice fields. I don't... that would be a sower, right? Actually, I think that's a tiller. Is it a tiller sower combo? I believe so. Again, I'm coming into this blind, and yeah, we're gonna have some simple fun today. So, looking at what's going on at the start of this game, again, I didn't plant any of these. This is just what it's giving me, and all my rice fields are ready to harvest, so we want to do that right away. That will obviously give us a bit of money as well. Not that we need it, because I gave myself $500,000. But yeah, let's just get out there and see how this thing works. Dude, I love my guy. This is great. And as per usual, a little bit of lag there. But yeah, the detail on these machines is fantastic. And Farming Simulator probably has the most machines in any simulation game ever. All right. Also, another big thing in this new installment is AI workers are supposed to be much better. And that's exciting. I'm going to start off by doing a little bit of harvesting, though. So we'll turn on the old harvester here. We'll lower the harvester. And man, is it good to be back. So yeah, I've never done rice. I don't think it's too complex besides the flooding aspect. We're just going to go for it and see what happens. I am not a professional farming simulator player. If you are new to the channel, I just play casually. So yeah, we're going to have some fun today and see what happens. All right, I want to actually activate AI worker. Just let him do his thing. And I don't know what he's doing, but let's just let him go. So yeah, if you don't know Farming Simulator, you can hire workers. Obviously, you have to pay them. But there's so much to do in these games generally. You definitely want to be hiring workers to do exactly this. Now, I'm seeing we have, I believe this is a sapling grower over here for my rice fields. And yes, it makes rice saplings. Now, we are missing water for this. So I think that's going to be our first goal. I didn't see a water tank anywhere, so we didn't start with one. I don't even know, can I... Because all I have is that tuk-tuk. I might want to buy a pickup truck, too. I don't know if I can attach it to the tractor. I might be able to. But yeah, we're definitely going to need a truck sooner or later because that tuk-tuk is just not going to cut it. I love the fact that we start with a tuk-tuk in Japan, though. I should mention this map is beautiful. We will be exploring it more. But yeah, massive map. You can get, obviously, a bunch of different plots of land, and I'm sure there's lots to enjoy out here when we do get deeper into it. Right now, though, let's just focus on trying to get my crops set up. So yeah, I think we're going to buy some sort of water tank first. And if you are new to Farming Sim, let me just show you the insanity of it. This is all different types of machinery. That's not just one machine, though. You can open up any of these, and you're going to get all the types in that machine. It is absolutely insane, the amount of stuff in this game. And yeah, I'm often overwhelmed, but we're going to give it our best shot and see what happens. So I do need a watering tank. I believe I saw down here. In barrels, of all things. We can actually get a watering tank here. I don't know if these are the only ones, but this is good for me. I just want a little guy. So we're going to spend our first $5,000 on this. You can lease in this game, but I don't know why you would ever want to do that unless you just didn't have the money. So yeah, we're just going to buy that for $5,000, and we can fetch that at the shop. Okay, we also need a watering point. I don't think we have a watering point here. You might think this is one, but this is actually a mushroom farm that was given to us. So we actually need water for this, I believe. Yeah, I'm pretty sure we do. We'll check that out in a second. So I need actually a watering point. Now, I'm sure there's some around the map, but I definitely want one here. So we're going to go into the purchasing mode or whatever you call it, and there should be some sort of watering attachment here. So we got shed, silos, silo extensions, constructibles, container. So yeah, old wind wheel with water tank. That's probably what we want. This thing looks huge. Actually, it's not that bad, actually. I think we'll just do this thing. And we just want this in a certain area where overlaps with another object. Okay, why is the price different? Like, ever so slightly when I move it. I don't know, but that looks like a good spot. Obviously, this is going to be where a lot of my machines are. Oh, it's right beside me. How convenient. All right, this is our only tractor right now, so we're going to grab this thing and see if we can pick up the watering tank with this. I'm pretty sure we can, so we just got to make our way over there. I'm not really sure exactly where it is. I think that's it right there, so we got to go up north. All right, here's the local store, and would you look at that? My little tank, honestly, pretty big for $5,000. I thought it would be smaller than that. And we can attach it to this, as I assume, so we don't need a pickup truck just yet. I mean, that tuk-tuk might be suffice, because we do have the big truck that has storage in the back. So yeah, I'm glad I didn't actually pick up a pickup truck here. And man, is this game beautiful. I'm really excited to go explore the city later, or the town, whatever it is. Okay, and here we are. Let's see if I know how to do at least this. And indeed, I do start filling. There we go. So yeah, I'm glad I'm getting this done quickly. I don't know how long these saplings take to grow. We can obviously buy the saplings too, but if I can grow my own, just by using water, that is obviously the way to go. Seems like my harvester guy, what is he doing? Like, what is that line over there? I mean, he's taken a while. That is obviously a very small harvester. So yeah, this is going to be a long time getting all 3 of these fields done. All right, and I believe start overloading is okay. That sounds like a weird thing, but there we go. And as you can see, immediately my saplings are starting to grow. Perfect. Okay, and that seems to be done because we're still stuck at 80 liters. So that thing is totally filled. So good to know. My small thing worked out with that. We'll go over and fill up the mushroom thing now. Okay, and overload this. This is perfect. I'm glad I put this here because obviously it's very easy to fill up this thing. Don't know really what else we need water for. I'm sure there's going to be lots of things, though. Obviously, animals will be one big one that I do want to get into one day because I've never actually done animals seriously in a farming sim game, which is shocking. I tend to focus on logging. I don't know why, but I just love it. God, I just love the details. Like, every time I gas, my foot goes down. It's just... I'm used to a lot of scuffed up simulation games, so once a big one comes out like this one, it's just so fun to me, man. Okay, and that thing took a whole full tank, so we'll throw in another one here. Yeah, it looks like maybe the mushrooms are going to be too big for this small tank, but for right now, that's fine. 2 loads worth of water is not a big deal. All right, we'll just drop that here, and yeah, I guess now we'll have to work on helping this guy out. He's got to be getting full pretty soon here. I actually want to look at the prices right now of rice, because I don't know if I want to sell or just store it. So August right now, it's actually prime time. So yeah, we are going to be selling right away. But yeah, if you don't know, production chains are a thing in this game. So you can obviously sell your rice, but you can convert that rice into bags, rice boxes, rice flour, oils, rolls, evidently. So yeah, there's just so many ways to play this game. Right now, we're going to start off basic, though. We'll probably just sell our rice. All right, wheat and barley are coming into season for planting next month, which is a day in this game. So I think we'll prep this field for that. I don't actually know what's going on with this field, so we got to inspect it. But yeah, we have this harvester. We may as well get some use out of it, right? And it looks like this field, it needs lime as well as it's not been fertilized. Okay, it's been a long time since I did an ordinary crop, so bear with me here. All right, so I believe this is a cultivator-planter combo, right? I don't know why I'm asking you guys, but yeah. So we're going to wait till next season to do that because this field has been plowed. So we should be able to automatically just cultivate and plant it next season, I think. Again, it's been so long since I played one of these games, so we'll find out. But yeah, I'm just going to get this all prepped. The one thing I don't think I have access to is a fertilizer. Also, what the hell's this guy? Hello?
Look who we have here.
Hi, I'm Drae.
Last time I saw you, you were playing in Cow Dung.
That was yesterday.
Remember me? I'm Ben.
No, I don't remember. Oh, so this is just like a helper. That's nice. They will just help you and tell you things. Okay, just buying some lime as well as seeds. I think I'm going to do... I think it's solid that I want. What's the difference between a bag and this? I'm assuming it's just the way you pick it up. I don't actually know which one I would want. That's probably for a pallet fork. I don't actually have anything to pick these up now that I think about it. All right, so yeah, we're going to do a fertilizer spreader, which is not a sprayer, as long as it has the lime emblem. So the K1005 is able to do lime. Interesting, this one's not. So yeah, we're definitely going to buy this one. Maybe I should go for liquid. I don't know. Regardless, we'll have both sooner or later. This is going to be our first big purchase, though. All right, spreader system, spreading unit. Oh my god. I don't know what this means. I'm assuming this extends it. You can even change the wheel setup. We definitely will be doing that later for my rice crops because I will destroy them if I drive on them. I can even change the tire type. I'm going to do some Michelins. What are the extensions? Okay, and I can just add... What, like... I guess that would hold more? Let's just get the 6mm spread or 6 meter spreading unit, and that's it. And I just realized as I was spending my money, my worker is ready, so we're going to just offload some of this rice. Looks like the one field pretty much did a full load with that little harvester. But yeah, we got 2 more fields to do after this line. And yeah, I guess we'll sell this. Well, we'll sell this once this truck's fully filled. Obviously, there's no sense going when it's not filled. And there we go, my first crop. I mean, not really my first crop. These were already grown, so it's kind of cheating. But my first harvested crop, go me. All right, thank you. Yeah, feel free to do that. No, what are you doing? You're wasting valuable rice. But yeah, do that final line, and then I'm just going to get her to go to these other smaller fields. Actually, yeah, they're quite a bit smaller, unfortunately. These are very small fields. Okay, worker is done. Thank you, worker. Now I got to figure out how to redo this field. That's the thing. Once you get going in this game, it's non-stop. So as we're worrying about the other field and spreading and all that, I also got to worry about this field. That being said, planting season is not for a long time for rice, like half a year, so don't really need to rush it at all. We'll just hire a worker again, make sure they're all good. And have fun, lady. Make me lots of money. This is great. And that gave me 2,000 liters of rice. No idea how much this thing can hold, but obviously probably all these fields, so we'll just keep this here for the time being. Hey! Oh my god, the AI is really impressive here. I was just appreciating that the mirrors are actually accurate so you can see right behind you, but they actually pass you and everything. And even if I'm like on, watch this, for example, this side of the road, or hold on, we'll try with this guy. If I give them room, they will kind of avoid me and go around. Truly impressive AI in this game. All right, well, here we are. I'm not going to be able to pick up my seeds or lime, I believe it is. I don't remember what it's called. But yeah, we should be able to get this. And I am a little bit worried. This is obviously a small and weak tractor, but it seems to be holding this quite well. And, well, that's convenient. I'm just going to collect my lime right here. And we need to lime that one field, so I figured we may as well do that now. That's going to help with my yield. That's only 22%. I don't got a big field, though, so I'm assuming that should be good. Come on, old girl. You can do it. Get up the hill. I'm glad I didn't buy more. I don't know if this thing can take this up the hill if it's fully loaded. All right, so unfold. Huzzah. I'm glad I spent the 8 grand on that, just for that alone. And turn on fertilizer spreader and go, go, go. Let's not waste the stuff. I don't know how much I have, but it should be more than enough for this. Yeah, it's going down actually pretty quick, but we should be able to quickly do this field. That's for sure. Oh yeah, that was a good purchase. That was a damn good purchase. Once we get those bigger fields, this thing will be great. It's so fun, man. I just love this game. All right, maybe actually the 20% is not going to be enough. If we don't get enough, we don't get enough. It's going to be cut very, very close here. I think we just have enough here. I did miss a little bit, but that's okay. Just going to go down this line. Maybe have enough time to wrap around and get that final little piece over here. And good enough for me. That actually, look at that. Perfection. Right at the end. That's going to annoy me, but yeah, that's good enough. All right, we'll fold that up. I guess the one thing we have to worry about soon if we're buying a lot of things is like where am I gonna store all this? Because yeah, I don't have a lot of room here. So yeah, I think it's just gonna be a mess over here for the time being. What are these little things, by the way? Do these store stuff? Like, what are these? They're cute. Oh, you can actually. What are they for? I don't even know what I would use this for. Oh man, my timing is just chef's kiss. Just got back to check on her and look at that, she's done. Yes, and there we go. Oh yeah, we'll have more than enough room in this thing, as you can see, to do all these fields. Perfect. So at least we don't have to buy one of these anytime soon. And there's 43%. Thank you, lady. I'm just gonna drive her down to the next spot. All right, and get the worker working on the final field. Thank you for realigning, getting every little piece of rice. And yeah, as I said, long time until we have to worry about planting, but we'll get those fields prepped, hopefully, for planting, because that's going to be really fun. Obviously, they're a waterlogged field, so very unique to rice alone. Okay, I thought I was crazy. This freaking tractor that I have has this ballast in the front. You can't take it off, though. I've never had a tractor like that. I thought I was losing my mind thinking I didn't know the key or something, but yeah, that's the way it comes. So, I was hoping to get an attachment for the front of my tractor, but we might need to buy a whole new tractor if we want that, because this thing's a piece of junk. I mean, I'm sure it's fine, but obviously if I want some sort of... Maybe I should just buy a skid steer or something. Like, I don't know. I don't know the best way to do this, but I do need something to grab my pallets. All right, so we have options. We have forklifts, skid steers, front-end loaders, telehandlers, wheel loaders. I mean, the options are endless. I think we'll just get a generic front loader. That's 53. A forklift will be 55. Skid steer. Okay. I think we actually might do the little skid steer. Again, I'm starting off cheap. I want to keep my money because I know if I get into doing lumber, I'm going to spend a lot of it. So we're just going to go cheap. This is all we need. And we'll go to combinations with this. And what do I want? I probably just the pallet fork, right? Bale spear. I don't think I need anything else right now. Dump bucket might come in handy. Log fork, we could use that for logging. Stump grinder as well we can use for logging. This is great. Yeah, this is definitely what I wanted. And we'll just get the pallet fork for right now. All right, I think that was a smart purchase considering we don't have one. And being that we're in such a small farm, this small little skid steer probably made the most sense anyways. Okay, so yeah, we can take our seeds home now. Only thing we need now is solid fertilizer, I believe. All right, I got my seeds and I'm getting the hell out of here. Oh, wow, they stay in there really well. That's good to know. Okay, and they opened up. That's a good sign, right? I think I still need to do it inside the tractor. All right, we'll get this set up for tomorrow. So yeah, I'm just going to do that. And is there a way to fill this? Ah, there we go. Refill seeder. Perfect. And there we go. Now, the great thing about this game is all seeds are the same. So you can just change depending on what you want. Conveniently, it's already at wheat, which is probably what we're going to be doing. But yeah, that's one thing I like about this game. Obviously, you don't want 15,000 seeds lying around everywhere. So they're all just one seed. All right. And that got good use out of this. And we can also definitely use this for animal husbandry, whatnot, feeding animals and whatnot. So yeah, definitely going to get some good use out of this. I'll probably sell my tuk-tuk, since I don't really see the point of it, besides the fact that it's fun. Okay, the one other thing I want to do is figure out solid fertilizer, because I know with this planter, really cool planter, by the way, but you can actually put fertilizer in this too and do two things at once, fertilize as well as plant my rice. So we got to get some solid fertilizer here next. All right, let's see if the AI can take me back to the store, because I really don't want to do that. So we're going to do that and start job. So yeah, you can get AI to do anything for you. Goodbye, good sir. No? Hello? Oh, come on, man. I don't want that. I've been driving back to the store this whole episode. Thank you. Sorry, I did not mean to yell. I'm glad you can now figure it out. Good luck. What are you doing? Oh my God. All right, and look at that. After a day, the fields have been harvested. So we do not need lime this run. I think you need lime every 3 harvests or so. So thankfully, this field doesn't need it because, yeah, lime is used very, very quickly. All right, not bad. So a 72% yield. That is with it being fertilized fully. So good to know. Now, as I said, I'm just going to check the prices again. I'm pretty sure it was good prices, though. All right, so here's all the places we can sell. Obviously, I think Harbor Grain is the way to go. The price is going down. I believe that's what that means at least, but it's still the highest price. Now, one of these actually you need to get to by train. I definitely do want to try that one day when the price is right, but obviously that's not today. All right, so here is the place. We're actually going to the harbor, so this will be cool. This will be our first site of the actual town, too. So hopefully it's worth a bit. I have no idea how much this actually is, but yeah, we'll go over there and start selling. All right, well, here's the harbor, as you can see. Can't really see the town too much, but this is just beautiful. I love the look of this. Obviously, there's going to be lots of sell points over here to localized businesses and whatnot. But yeah, right now we're just going to the harbor. Okay, and dump that rice. So we're at 396,000. And wow, actually decent amount. Not bad. All right, so that gave us a little less than 20 grand or euros or whatever we are. I mean, we're in Japan, so I don't know. All right, thought we'd just, you know, explore the town a little bit. I love the look of this. It doesn't look very Japan to me, but to be fair, I'm a Canadian that's never been to Japan, so I don't know what Japan even looks like, besides the fact that what's on our shows. But yeah, we have a bustling city. It looks like, ooh, what is this little walkway over here? Yeah, you obviously can't go down that road. We got tuk-tuks everywhere. All right, this is what I expected, more of this. But yeah, we got these little walkable roadways. I'm assuming we can sell to a lot of these local businesses. And yeah, it's just for a farming simulator game. Yeah, this definitely looks more Japanese to me now. This looks fantastic. Hey, I guess my worker made it, just driving home. My skid steer is very much there, so I guess I'll just take that home since I need that right now. And maybe I'll just hire someone to bring this home. All right, well, I hope this is enough fertilizer. That's one thing I got to figure out. There's got to be a way to get, like, a tank at your house or something, because if I got to take this every time, that's going to be very annoying. Oh, that little bump was a bit much. Okay, well, we made it home. I hope this is more than enough fertilizer, but it should definitely be. All right, and oh, that was confusing. Refill planter was refilling the fertilizer. So yeah, we don't have the plants yet. They're still very much growing. I think we had 6 liters worth of saplings so far. If you don't know, everything in this game is based on liters for whatever reason. I guess it makes everything simple. But yeah, we're growing those now, so at least we got the fertilizer done. That is ready for when we are ready to replant, which is in, as I said, half a year or so. So I'm just getting way ahead here. I think I also saw a bee emblem over here, so I think I have beekeeping, maybe? Is this a bee? Wait, what the hell is that? Oh, that's just a vent. Maybe I'm wrong. Yeah, beehive. What? How did I not see it? I knew I had one. Where is... Am I blind? Oh, there it is. Okay. So yeah, I don't know how beehives work. I think it's just passive honey, right? So we should be able to grab this sooner or later. I don't think bees need anything else. All right, well, there's our first day done. Nothing else I really need to do right now, so we're just gonna go to sleep. All right, good morning, everybody. And today is the day. I think I got everything over here. The one thing I'm gonna have to figure out is fertilizing after this. I should be able to use my little bit of fertilization left. But yeah, I'm pretty sure this field is ready to go. We need to fertilize twice. It's fertilized 0% right now. We already did the lime, so that's good. And yeah, this is such a weird designed field, by the way. So they're all long-growing crops. They take about a year to grow. Obviously, I think with barley, we're actually saving a month. So that's probably the better option. I mean, I could go deeper into this and, like, price them out and everything and see what's most lucrative. But yeah, I think we'll do barley, which is also just like wheat, I believe. I hope, because that's really all I have access to is those two. So yeah, simple enough. We'll lower the cedar, turn on cedar, and I believe that's pretty much it. Oh, I don't think it was on. Okay, there we go. And now we are cooking. That's what I expected to see. Look at that. Okay, do I want to do this? Honestly, probably hiring's the smarter way because I'm not very good at it. But we'll do a little bit just to feel like I'm helping out, you know? Because right now, all I've been really doing is running to the store. So yeah, if you don't know how this game works, you can extend your fields with a plow, but we have a cultivator right now, so obviously fields don't be extended, so you really don't have to worry about, you know, your lines too much at all. And just looking at my barley yield, we'll definitely be able to do this whole field with this seed right now. All right, so yeah, I'm going to hire because I do have to worry about fertilizer next. All right, you do whatever you want, man, as long as that whole field's done by the end. So yeah, I'm going to go figure out fertilization while he's hopefully doing this field and not just driving around for fun. I only have one tractor, though, so that's probably going to be my next purchase because I don't like that tractor anyways. I can't put anything on the front of it. We do have this little guy here that is used and, as you can see, marked down immensely. I don't actually know if it's a small, a big, or whatnot. What can I do? 4.5 tons. So yeah, that's considered a small tractor. It's right here for 60,000 new. I think that's all I need for right now. I could probably sell it and pretty much break even. I don't want anything fancy anyways. Again, we can always sell this stuff later if we do want to upgrade it. Let's start off cheap, as farmers generally do. So yeah, we're gonna go get that thing now. Hopefully it was a good purchase. I have no idea. Where am I? Oh, actually, yeah, I'm right back where I was. So this is very much going to be the store that I'm using the most. And yeah, I think this is a good purchase. Going used, saving 55%. That's insane. And I can actually attach things to the front of this, as you can see, because my ballast isn't just always there. Seems like my worker's still very much doing it. I don't know. I don't know the strategy. It must be because it's not a perfectly rectangle field. It's just very confusing for AI, you know? All right, I don't know if a light tractor's gonna be able to haul this thing. Oh, it's a big boy. I gotta assume that other tractor is a light one too, though. All right, and refill fertilizer spreader. I doubt there's gonna be much in here. Yeah, 8%. Oh my God, yeah, I don't... What? How do you get a lot of fertilizer? That's the one thing I have to figure out clearly. And yeah, we're just gonna have to wait because he is being weird. All right, so I don't know if you remember, there was these two metal sheds here. I sold those for a profit. They're $2,000. Now, I was going to put a shed down, but they're a little expensive right now, $44,000, just to store my things somewhere. I don't actually know if rain can make them rust or whatnot. If that's the case, let me know in the comments below. If you guys know more than me, feel free. Because I really don't want to spend all my money on things. Ooh, actually, that's pretty big for the price. So yeah, I will buy something soon, but we do, I mean, being that I started with $500,000, it feels weird, but we do have to watch our money. But yeah, at least it's nice to know you can actually sell the starting things if you don't want them, like Farm Barn, $4,000. I don't actually really need that. It's all visual. I mean, the only thing I would keep is this thing, $161,000 if I didn't want to sell it though, because that is actually where I can sleep. So yeah, because I don't think we can use these. We're just going to offload them. Let's get as much space as we can. Visually, these things are pretty, but I mean, there's no sense, man. All right, we're also gonna sell this mini barn because it's a one-car garage. That's really not farm worthy. And again, this is all just great money. Why not? And that gives us way more space for activities. Now I hope this guy doesn't go away because I like him. But oh, actually, we can't get rid of that one, so that's the one we're going to keep. So yeah, I think that's the majority of it. The other thing I do want to sell is my harvester trailer. That just essentially holds the header. We're just gonna keep it attached to the harvester though, so it makes no sense. It's worth 48 friggin' dollars. So yeah, of course we'll sell that, and I think we'll keep the tuk-tuk for the time being, but we'll probably end up selling that too. So yeah, you can sell pretty much everything in this game. All right, how you doing? Oh, he's done. He's done. Oh, look at how dirty it is after that. Oh, that's so cool to me. So yeah, we do have to buy a power washer if we do want to clean these things. I think it actually helps with their performance as well, so we definitely will buy that sooner or later. All right, and we still have lots of barley in there. Why do we have so much barley still? I mean, it's been sowed, right? Please tell me it didn't just cultivate. Needs rolling, weed growing. So yeah, you can roll the fields. It only gives you a 3% more yield, so I'm not really going to worry about rolling yet, but we will buy a roller one day. Weeds are indeed growing. I don't really know what we're going to do about that. We'll worry about that as we go. I do need a fertilizer now, though. All right, so we'll unfold the spreader. I do have crop destruction on for the record, so yeah, we're probably going to destroy some of this crop. I know you can get thin wheels. These are actually pretty thin. I don't know where to go to mod this, though. I don't know if you can mod specific vehicles or not. Okay, well, turn on fertilizer spreader, and let's get going really quickly here because I only got 8%. Does look like it lasts a lot longer than the lime, though. So it does look like this bag will do this whole field. Man, it is so foggy today. And this is why you buy an expensive fertilizer. It just does your whole field in one pass. This is great. And fold in. Now, I don't know where you store fertilizer. That's the one other thing I need to figure out. I found it. So we do have fertilizer tanks in here. Okay, so there's liquid. Okay, I was just going to say, I don't know if it's for liquid or hard. So yeah, I guess we're sticking with non-liquid fertilizer. I don't know the difference, man. I just decided to go for that one. And yeah, we're going to spend 23 grand on this. I'm just going to put this in the corner over here for the time being. Okay, so we got that now. All right, I still don't think you can just drop fertilizer in this. There's obviously no grate on the bottom. I'm just going to drop it here anyways. And okay. Oh, interesting. Okay, so it just unloads into its pallet form. I didn't realize that would actually happen, so I guess I didn't need this tank yet. But the great thing about this is we can refill right here for whatever amount we want, and we don't have to go buy these stupid pallets. So definitely worth it. We'll just put, I don't know, 1,000 liters in there for right now. All right, and now we have access to solid fertilizer right at our base. Good purchase, regardless of if we need it right now or not. All right, we're pretty much done for today. We just need to fertilize that once more. You can only do that once per month, though, so we're just going to go nappy nap, and tomorrow we'll be refertilizing once again. All right, does look like the crops are growing. We have weeds small. I don't know about weeds, man. I might just not deal with weeds yet. That's something I do want to get on, though. Okay, and we're just going to fill this with fertilizer. I'm not even sure how it's filling up, but whatever. We got 1,000 liters in there already. I guess 1,000 liters is not as much as I thought, because that doesn't look like much at all. But yeah, we got a massive tank. And I am sad to say that my wheels are definitely destroying my crops, as you can see. So I got to figure out small wheels or what tractors don't affect it. That or I can just turn it off, but I do want to play with as much hard things on as possible. So yeah, we're just going to accept the fact I'm going to try and hit the same lines as much as I can. I can't really see them, though, so... Oh, God. Almost died there. So yeah, I'm not doing it perfectly, but hey, we're having fun. We'll just unfold. That's so frustrating. I don't know. I thought with these thin wheels I'd be okay, but there's got to be actual moddable wheels you can buy. All right, turn on fertilizer. And... one more fertilization, and then we're done with this field. We just have to let it grow, I think. So I know fertilization, I think it does about 15% more yield. I don't know how much I'm damaging my crop by doing this. Probably not gaining too much just because I'm running it over too. But, I mean, I didn't even really want to do this field. I just had access to it, so why not use it if I have it, right? Okay, and that is done. So now we just got to wait for that to grow. Oh my God, the details. Now that it's raining out today, my tractor is slowly becoming clean again. So yeah, doing that has given me a yield bonus of plus 85%. We're 100% fertilized now, so that's good. And yeah, as I said, we're not going to worry about weeding or rolling, so we may as well just sleep until the next month. All right, good news. Just realized this month we got our first little bit of mushrooms, so that's super easy. Just put water in here and out pops mushrooms after a couple months. We also got our first sapling yield, which, as you can see, there's quite a bit over here. So we've automatically made all of our saplings. Do they actually rot? I don't think they rot. We might want to do some storage later, though. So that's good. We still have to wait a long time, though, until we can actually start growing this stuff. This is so stupid. Better fasten those tension belts, baby. We got some mushrooms to sell. I don't even know where you can sell these things. It's just funny to me, man. Imagine using a tuk-tuk to farm. That's gotta be the stupidest idea. All right, look at that prime price, though. We might actually want to wait. Farmer's market. Okay, it's actually pretty close. All right, screw it. I'm just gonna go over there and just sell this. I could wait a couple months and earn a bit more, but I have to go see what this is worth. Also, it's icy out now, so that's fun. All right, well, I hope I get paid at least a little bit for this. And wait, how do I unfold car? Wait, what does that mean? Okay, unfasten the belts, and there we go. So we got $3,000 for that. Not bad for passive income. We definitely need to upgrade our source of transportation, though, if we want to actually do that, because there's no sense doing that for $3,000. All right, it's almost rice planting season, so I thought we'd get this thing set up. I believe next month is the month we can start doing this. We also need to flood the field, so this is one cool feature of this. This is why I wanted to do rice planting. We're going to refill. Okay, it's working. It's working. This is really cool. I'm just walking around with essentially grass all around me. This is the coolest little machine ever. Okay, so that's done. I'm stuck. I'm gonna die. All right, I don't know if we're supposed to start this now, but we do need to make sure this thing's flooded, so I just gotta figure out how to do this. All right, and we're gonna tell it... Nope, we can't tell it to flood for some reason. All right, maybe we just have to wait till the month where we can actually start planting that, or I'm very confused, because you should be able to just flood it. But yeah, I believe we still have one more month. Yes, because rice is starting in April. All right, well, I guess I'm going back to bed. Wondering if it's too cold. The frost just filled in. It just says simply interact with the manage rice field to fill it. And then you should be able to click this flood, because I even watched a tutorial. I even brought over my watering tank thinking that might be the issue. It's obviously filled, but I can't attach it to here or anything. Okay, I think I know what I did wrong. I didn't realize the field... Why do you do that? The field needed to be mulched, so I thought for whatever reason rice could just be replanted over top. I guess I was wrong on that, and I can't even flood the field until it's done. So I'm glad we have... Why do you go in the middle? That's absurdly weird to me. But yeah, I think we just need to do this. And yeah, it still says it's fertilized by 50%. It's always fertilized by 50% at the start of rice. So yeah, that was my one mistake, and I think we should be able to flood once this is done. Good thing we have 2 months to plant, because yeah, I'm going to be wasting one of the months doing this. Okay, please tell me I can now flood this damn thing. Oh, God. Okay, I was really worried I was screwing this up somehow, and this is just so cool. So yeah, you don't actually need water for this, which is probably nice because it would take a lot. And we have to wait till about 60% before we start planting. Then we'll get 100% yield. So obviously we'll allow the lady to start doing the next field. And once that field's filled to 60%, I'll start planting. And as per usual, everything in this game takes a long time. We're at 7%. This thing's going to be really flooded by the time we get there. Wow, is there actually water? Oh my God, there's water physics. Oh, I'm easily amused, but that's impressive. Well, hello there. Hi, you. I didn't expect to see wildlife today. Dude, that is just so majestic. That makes me so happy. He's just coming looking at me. Now I'm going to go try and eat him. Let's see if we can catch this guy. Get the hell over here. What the hell are you doing? Where the hell he go? Oh, he's a fast one. Oh, God. Oh, I think he just died. Nope. He's fine. Okay, now that the field is adequately moist, I think we are ready to plant. Man, you have to appreciate the amount of water that goes into rice making, I guess. But yeah, we're at 59%. By the time we get over here, it'll be 60%. I'm pretty sure that's what we were supposed to start planting at. And the thing auto shuts off when the field is fully submerged. And the water level does have to change during the harvest, so it's actually pretty cool. We have to actually do this every day, or we risk actually losing everything. We'll unfold the plant. What the hell are those? What the hell? What? I don't even know where I'm planting now. That actually really confused me. What are those? Ridge marker. Okay, that goes down. Okay, so we can have both. Got it. I don't really know. If I'm honest, I don't know what a ridge marker is for. Is that where the wheels go? We'll lower the planter, and does it just come out the back right away? I have no idea, dude. All right, and turn on planter. I think I mean, it's moving. Oh, yeah. Oh, we are definitely planting. This is so cool. I finally did it. I'm planting rice, baby. Okay, and it looks like we are going to have to obviously refill this thing often because my front racks are depleting pretty rapidly here. Actually, we have 62%. Actually, it's hardly going down now that I'm actually looking at it. So all good. So cool that it auto fertilizers as well. So honestly, aside from the lacking equipment, rice is pretty easy. It's obviously very small equipment though. Okay, and we did one pass. That's good enough for me. Now I'm going to stress out a worker and allow them to do it. And I think that deer is now my best friend because it will not leave, as you can see. So that's fine. You might just want to move from here because it's going to become a pond in a second. All right, fields have been tilled. I think first field's about to be fully planted, so that's good. And yeah, it didn't take too long, even with my lacking equipment. There we go. How's he doing? Yeah. Oh, is he done? I think he's done. So, yeah, safe to say I think we have lots of rice because that didn't even use the full planter. And I still have so much over there, as you can see. What are you doing? Just zooming around for fun now? Or are you just conveniently placing... Oh. What are you... Oh, yeah, you have to get that final little line. I appreciate it, buddy. I shall take over from here. So, yeah, we still have 39% in this bad boy. And this is just great. We can just refill automatically here. Rinse and repeat. All right, second field has been planted. Just coming back to refill. We'll definitely see if we can maybe offload these somewhere. Because, yeah, there's no way... Unless I add a bunch of rice fields. There's no way I'm touching all of that. But yeah, definitely a lot faster to do it yourself. Just obviously you have to do it yourself. So there's a downside to that. So we'll do the last field. And yeah, then we've dealt pretty much with every process with rice. All we have to do now is wait for it to grow. You don't have to worry about weeds or anything, I don't believe. And I think it only takes 2 months. So we'll probably just grow it real quick here. The more I play, the more I love the details. So I've been just going around the perimeter, and obviously the right side of my planter hasn't been planting much because obviously it's already planted usually. And as you can see, that line over there hasn't really been touched at all. All right, just gonna let my worker finish up the rest of that field. They should do it while I sleep, so I very much want to see this crop grow. So yeah, it's gonna take us a little bit longer since we're planting very early into the season. But yeah, I think it's 4 months that we just have to wait, and we just have to periodically fill these things every day. And that should be the whole process to rice making. As long as we are filling the water, I don't think we have to worry about anything else. So, good night. And here we are on phase 1. Look at that. All that in a month. It's already growing much faster than I thought. We're going to flood it once again. And these things are all automated, so it's going to flood to whatever percentage it needs at this stage. I guess that's the one big risk with rice. If you forget to do this, you're dead. Are you serious? Oh, it's going to grow in different phases now. That's annoying. Why? I thought if I slept, they would still work. I wonder if she broke or something. Oh, God. Actually, with that in mind, I can't even start doing this until it's filled again. Well, tried to save time and definitely didn't save it. So we're going to have to flood it because I don't think I can plant right now. I'm just going to try anyways, just because I want to save time. It might not even let me do it, I don't think. All right, lower it. See what happens here. That's let me plant it. I think it should be okay as long as it floods within today. And obviously it will. All right. And slept another day. As you can see, my field is ready to go. So we're obviously going to be doing that as well. I need the full. Okay, hold on. Unfold the harvester. There we go. And turn on and lower. All right. But I'm not going to spend too much time with this. Just going to use this thing because, well, they gave me the field. I'll probably sooner or later change this field over to rice. You can do that. You just have to purchase the field. But yeah, even like the details here are so cool to watch. So yeah, we'll just hire a guy and he'll get my barley as we are focusing more on the rice. Rice still looking very similar today. Thankfully, it's still healthy though, so all good. So yeah, we just need to flood this now. I'm actually worried. If I sleep when I'm flooding, will it be like the hiree where I don't actually flood the grass? Because that might be what's happening here. It didn't seem to grow too much today. All right, and look who is done. Made a bit of a mistake here. I forgot to tell him to close the straw swath. I don't have anything to do with straw yet, so I'll probably buy that sooner or later. But yeah, we got 81% barley in here. Barley right now, no bueno for selling, so we'll wait till December to sell that, obviously. I don't need the money anyways. And yeah, we'll just store it in our little silo over here. I don't think I need a trailer to deal with this. I should be able to just offload into it. Okay, and I hope that's going in. I really hope that's going in because I can't get any closer. Probably should have just got my trailer, but there we go. And we have offloaded all that barley. Wow, that was actually so much. That's actually insane for that small field. All right, so yeah, we'll focus on the field later. I just want to get my crops growing, so we're going to go back to bed. And we have 2 more months of this, I believe. All right, definitely got some more growth today. I believe this is the final stage before... Oh, I can't tell it to flood. So that tells me, is it ready? I don't think it's ready, but I think we're beyond the stage of needing flooding because, yeah, all my things are not doing it. So we're at very dark green, as you can see, aside from that one spot. So, yeah, I think next month should be good. And after another month, would you look at that? We have rice once again that is ready to be harvested, aside from that one, of course. So, yeah, I think that's more than enough for one episode, guys. It's been my longest recording session in a long time, but I love this game. I love everything about Farming Simulator. I really hope you guys enjoy it as well, because I would love to have this a long-standing series where we check out a bunch of different things in this game, because we obviously only scratched the surface today. There is just so much into this game. And yeah, if you guys would like to see more, let me know in the comments below. In the next episode, well, I got to get something for weeding. I got to get something for stoning. I got to get something for my hay. I do want to get into logging sooner or later, and we obviously need a little bit more for our rice production. More specifically, we probably need a few more fields. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this first episode. We are well on our way to being a successful rice farmer. And yeah, thanks for watching and liking, guys. I'll see you in the next one.